Welcome to my video, and as the title and thumbnail indicates, it's been a while. I think it's been 2 weeks since I posted something, and honestly, I feel like I should just put something out there. So this is not going to be the most revolutionary video ever. What I decided to do is just play 4 Blitz games on chess.com. Just like record my thoughts, and just see how we do. So yeah, that's just about it, and hopefully getting this video out will motivate me to get more content out and more quality content out. As always, feel free to let me know what you would like to see from me, and with that said, I'll see you there. Alright, let's kick things off. Okay, so we get Sirac 58, who is 2100, and let me turn sound off, by the way. Okay, here we go. We're gonna play e5, and we're going to develop. Okay, so we're gonna play, or they're gonna play the Italian. We'll see if they play knight g5 or not. Because if knight g5, I can play d5. And it's a pretty thematic game. So I'm just going to... There are a number of things I can do. I'm just going to go bishop c5. That's the most principled way. Just go bishop c5, then go like d6, h6. I'm going to go h6 here, just to prevent bishop g5. h6 is always useful to prevent bishop g5 and just like, some, invasions like that. So now I'm going to castle and then just play d6. Pretty normal position, pretty symmetrical position. Okay, bishop b3, let's go d6. We'll go rook e8. The idea is to go bishop e6, and if they take, we'll take with the rook. As to not double our pawns or anything like that. I don't have to move the bishop, but I think I'm going to. Because I could allow the trade and it just kind of, puts a grip on the d4 square, but... Okay, we'll go here. Gotta watch my time, but it's actually been pretty leveled this game, so that's pretty good. Okay, so I think d5 here is timely. I don't really have an interest in trading, because they could just take with the knight, or the pawn, for that matter. And now I take with the a pawn so that I open up my rook. And we'll see how they respond. Honestly, d5 was intuitive. I didn't even notice that the e5 pawn was hanging, but it can be dangerous to take it. So okay, now this is an interesting decision. Knight a5 I feel like is on the cards, but it does hang e5. I think I'll take and just try to stabilize the position. I don't know if it's necessarily best, but that's what we're going to do. And let's see. I mean, if knight a5, if they ever take, I can take like this, and then e5 is hanging. I wonder if it's worth it. You know what? Well, then they could trade. Yeah, we'll go for it. Go knight a5. I figure if knight e5, we just take. We open up the rook, and I'm pretty sure this is just good for us. So I sort of expected that, just them to take on e6, and I was going to take back with the rook. That was sort of my hesitation, which is that now what's my knight doing on a5, but could put it back on c6. In fact, we'll just do that. We're sort of low on time, so I do need to make some moves. They want the f5 square at some point, so I'm going to prevent that while I can. And then we'll go queen e7. I suppose they have knight d5. And if I take, there's a fork. So we'll go queen d8. Although rook d1 is going to be super unpleasant. Let's go rook d6. So now the threat is to win a pawn. We'll see how they respond. c4, okay. Let's trade anyway. Knight b4 is in the cards now. Knight b4 just going after this. Okay, this is some wild stuff. They're attacking this conveniently. Let's go here anyway. And we'll go queen d7. Let's try to put some pressure on the queen. Okay, I think I can do this. Can I escape with the knight? They could play... I guess queen d4 takes my escape square away. Do I have a move like c5 here? c5, and they can't en passant because of the queen. And then I can just outpost my knight on the b4 square. Okay, pretty dynamic position, and we are low on time, but I like what we're doing just on a positional level. Go queen b5, continue to put pressure here. Ooh. I think we can do this, though. I don't know, it could get tricky. It's like queen d1 at the end of that variation. I think if they move the queen, I'm just going to take, actually. That would just be very simple. The question is, can they take? Well, no, it's not that. It's like, it was something else, but yeah, we're just going to take, just make things simple. I'm not going to take and allow them to take mine. And now we will just go back. It's going to be hard to defend, though. Just going to try to block their queen's access. Yeah, this is not fun. Well, I think this is GG, actually. Go queen f6 or queen g7. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, where did I blow it? Yeah, I did see that e6 was very strong. As I see on my engine, it's the only good move for white, and it's plus 2.6. The idea behind e6 is that they're undermining one of my kingside pawns, while also, you know, activating their rooks. Because without an open file, the doubled rooks are nothing. But when you get rid of the pawn with e6, well, not get rid, you know, it's a trade, but when you, like, evacuate it from the board, then suddenly the rooks get active. And yeah, this is plus 11, like, not meant to be good. I really shouldn't have allowed e6. Computer says rook e6, just to prevent that move. That's good. Then I'm slightly better, but anyway, we live and learn. We will continue, hopefully not get below 2,000 in this video. So we're playing Jeremy. 1972. Special chess year. Alright, go e6. Bishop e7. Oh, c5 this early. That's interesting. We'll castle. Go c6. Now we'll go b6. Try to undermine this. Now I can go a5. Yeah. There are some, like, lines like this where you can go, like, an early c5, then expand. The thing is, white hasn't castled yet. So I'm not entirely sure about it. But it's also pretty tricky. Because there could be moments where white could just play, like, b5, and it's just, like, very inconvenient. I think knight takes, and we just put pressure. Okay, rook b1. I believe... Okay, let's do... I don't know if this is good. Let's do this. So that... Right, if b takes... Well, I can't even put a rook on the b file because of the bishop. I can't play knight h5 because of the queen. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's just calm down and just play moves. I'm gonna go knight d7, f6, e5, just make life difficult for my opponent. As difficult as it'll get. Because, like, yeah, e5 is going to undermine d4, and if they take, then c5 will be loose. That's my idea. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to do much calculating. We'll just go e5. Figures. So e4 is in the cards now. E4, because their knight doesn't really have any great squares. I mean, maybe knight h4. Maybe now. Let's do something. Let's go knight Go knight c7. I hate leaving this hanging, but I don't really know what else to do. I mean, I can take c5, but I feel like it gets pretty tricky. Queen a4. So my idea was to go... Well, now this is hanging. Yeah, this is not a pleasant position. What do I do? Okay, I'll go here. Let's just lock it up. I don't think I can afford to let this go. Just because if I let it go, then like everything else is gonna fall. I also have to note that this is kind of being open, but now maybe I play knight e6, and I have somewhat of a fighting chance. If I get 2 moves in, then you know that could be dangerous. f5, f4. Once again, we're low on time. Knight d5. Yeah, they are exploiting that pin, sort of. But I'm going to take it. If rook takes, at least I have queen e8, sort of making this pin. But yeah, they just sort of double. We can still play this. I mean, if they take the bishop, I take their queen. So, let's go here. Yeah, queen b5. Let's go... Oh, they're attacking the rook. That's no good. Yeah, I think we just gotta try something. I mean, they can take my bishop. I'm just hoping for, like... That's not fun either. Let's go here. But they can just take, unfortunately. Well, we're gonna be 0-2. Let's see if we can mount a comeback. We're 1 loss away from going below 2,000. That would not be fun. I think, and I know this is a video, I'm trying to like entertain you guys, but I think I gotta focus. Like, I'll give some commentary, obviously, but I really need to focus on these games. Queen c2 defends the knight. Just take it. Yeah, I quite like this for white. There's a pin. We'll go here. Bishop d3. Just try to develop. Maybe knight e5 will be a plan. Let's just... Not too worried about this. We'll just castle. Let's go a3. Just see what they want to do. I think b4 here might be good. Just gaining space and attacking the queen. Yup. It's b5, c5 is something to consider. Maybe just play for e4, to be honest. That might be the play. I mean, we can go, like, h3 just preemptively. Ooh, but now they go h6. Then they might have ideas of g5. That's no fun. I might have to take, actually. I mean, we could go e4 now. Take. Now that should be fine. I'll have an isolated pawn, but we get some piece activity. Just a wide open bishop, protected by my queen. Okay, we'll go here. Now we have a threat. Let's go rook d1. Try to play for d5 possibly. g5. I'm not sure about that. Just because it opens the king side. I think it is a risk, and I don't really have the time to calculate it. Well, A, do I have like this? Probably not, because there's like check, but I'm going to play knight e5. It sacks a pawn, but I would be afraid to take it. Because bishop takes, pawn takes. Okay, queen takes, there's bishop h7. We win the queen. If rook takes, I feel like there's still bishop h7. I feel like there has to be something. Maybe they just win a pawn, but I feel like it's worth a shot. I feel like if they don't take, we have ideas like, I mean, knight c6 and bishop c6 comes to mind. You know, knight c4 also comes to mind, so I'm expecting them to take. Okay, they don't. Do I have knight f7? And just bishop g6? Knight f7? I think that actually just wins material. Oh, but they have queen f7. Queen f7, I still have bishop g6. But they have rook e8 check. Okay, this is crazy. We'll have to analyze this after, but I think... Oh, but they have this going for them. Wow, I didn't even notice that. Okay, time... they have other ideas, like... I guess it's just time for a crazy ending, potentially. We are up a piece, but they have an attack I didn't even consider. But also by taking with the bishop, I opened up this possibility. And I think this is in the cards. Probably. Because if here there's a mate, if king h8, I'm going to go queen h6. Okay, let's find the mate. If there's a mate. There may not be, but... Actually, I don't really think there is. I mean, I did see, like, last resort, I can just take the bishop. I want to see if there's anything better. Probably not. I don't really have the time to calculate anyway. And black has no checks. There's no queen h8, queen g8. And we should but just be cruising. And, yep. They resign. So, very interesting game. First of all, was knight e5 the decision? Yeah, computer does say black is better after bishop e5 and rook e5, which is what I was expecting. Now it says it's equal. It's pretty much dead equal if we play rook e3, with the idea to go rook f3, I guess, and attack the queen. Interesting. And so, queen f4... Yeah, I think I was overzealous with knight f7. I didn't even see that queen takes was possible. I just saw king takes and bishop g6 check. But if queen takes, and here, yeah, they can take with check, and then they're just holding it together with queen f6. That's amazing. Like, even though the king is weak, I mean, we have rook e8 check here, but they just play king g7. Cold-blooded, just defending for black. Right, so after king f7, we do have bishop g6, and... Wow, so rook e8 is winning and bishop e8 is not. So after bishop e8, bishop f5. Black is winning. Because if I just, like, move the queen or something, then they have check, check. What's the line? And then just rook takes e8 with check. And they're just crushing. Bishop f4. Okay, we don't need to see the end of this. Alright, we'll start one more game. Try to go 2-2 on the session. Oh, I just played them earlier. That's funny. Sirac 58. I just played them like earlier this video, so we'll get a rematch. Let's go. Yeah, a very strong 2100 player, so it's always good to play someone like 100, 200 points higher than your level because, you know, on the one hand, they're clearly better than you, but... but... You know, if I make mouse slips against them, then that really just jeopardizes my chances. Holy smokes, okay. I mean, is this worth playing on? See, if I had a light square bishop, that would be kind of helpful, but... let's play a few just overzealous moves. Just try to, you know, just see if they trip up. This does feel early to resign. We are down a piece, but, you know, it feels early to resign. Go here. And then we'll follow it up with h4. Just try to see if they mess up. I mean, they have knight e3, I guess, but we can just move our queen. I'm not even concerned about that. f6, respectable. I mean, what if I just let him take it? If I dropped one piece, might as well drop another, you know? Knight takes, I'm gonna fly my queen in. I'm not saying it's good, but, you know, it is what I'm doing. Knight f4 conveniently defends the h5 square. I mean, I have queen e4, but I'm sure they have something stupid like knight g6. It's not even stupid, it just defends, I think. Oh, I almost have knight e6 there, trapping the queen. But they have escape squares. Knight d3 check. Wow. So this actually... I'm gonna go king f1. They do have rook f8 check. I'm just gonna hide. And... okay, take. Knight f8, yeah. That defends well. Are there any more tricks in this position? I don't really think so. I mean, I can just take a pawn here, I guess. Probably better than nothing. I mean, we're attacking a rook. Actually, what do they do? I guess they can develop their bishop and they defend the rook, yeah. So you can't really develop it here. I mean, you can, but yeah, they're just giving... I'm sure if I take the rook, there's some, like, queen f4, like, mate. Although I guess if I take and they check, I have queen f3. I wonder what their idea is then. I'm going to call their bluff. I'm going to take the rook. See what they have planned. I mean, I mouse slipped on move, whatever that was, 8. I mouse slipped on move 8, so if I go out, we're going to go out in style. But, yeah, queen f4, I just have queen f3. Okay, b4. So, what if I give a check and then just take? But now they have queen f4, maybe. No, queen f4, king g... Wait, Trying to think. Let's just go check. I'm going to pose some problems. They have bishop e6. They just happen to have it. Well, they don't necessarily happen to have it, but it's just annoying. And they're going to play queen f4 check and then take my queen. That's a bummer, but, you know, we mouse slipped early, so I can't even complain. I mean, we put up a fight. I mean, I'll give myself some credit, you know, just like... It was tempting to resign once I mouse slipped, but I just didn't give up. And, like, yes, they probably were never in losing or anything, but I got some pressure, you know. I persevered. So, yeah. 1 and 3, you know, not really great, but, you know, I'm back.